Hello, welcome to HPE Discover Barcelona 2025. I am Hong Tan, SVP and COO of Hybrid Cloud HPE. I'm here with Alan Harper, Director of Corporate Technology at Shawbrook Bank. Alan, thanks for being here. Maybe just for the audience to start off, tell us about Shawbrook. What is your mission, and what are some of the business imperatives you're trying to realize through your organization?
So thanks for the invite. So at Shawbrook Bank, we are a specialist lender. We have two areas of the business that we focus in. There is our commercial business and our retail business, and we complete specialist finance. We have around 500,000 customers, and one of our core strategies and cultures is we believe in the best of both. So that means we have the best of people combined with the best of technology. Mm-hmm. So it allows our really smart people to complete really smart things without getting dragged down in mundane tasks.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of best of both, and sounds like you've really bought into the idea of hybrid cloud and the best of private infrastructure and public cloud. Can you share more about kind of what led to that decision? What are some of the business outcomes you're driving? And ultimately, how was HPE GreenLake able to help you realize that vision?
Yeah, so we have adopted a cloud sensible strategy. Previously, we were cloud first, and then we started to see some of the drawbacks from going purely in public cloud. So we were able to traverse and move into this cloud sensible strategy, and with the help of HPE, designing in the CIC, we have invested in the B10000 and ProLiant servers. And what it allows us to complete is optionality. So we can take our workloads, we evaluate our workloads against different principles, and we can choose where that workload should run from. Combine that with GreenLake over the top, we get full visibility of our estate, not just from on-premise, but because of the agnostic nature of GreenLake, we can take a view within our public clouds as well.
And you were saying you have something like 500 customers, 500,000 customers, and
more than 500.
Yeah, that's even better. And so, I mean, managing that in making sure that all the services are up and available is a tall task. And so, yes, you were talking about how we provide a unified environment, but say a little bit more about how do the GreenLake platform and our software help manage that complexity and provide the stability that you need?
Yeah, so a lot of companies come down to reputation. Mm-hmm. So we try and give our customers the reliability to have faith in Shawbrook, and with that, it improves our reputation. With the use of GreenLake, what we've been able to do is observe our workloads and our applications and be able to make pragmatic decisions in order to improve the performance of them applications before they could cause an issue further down the line and an outage, which would impact our reputation and our reliability. So the visibility that GreenLake has given us with some of the servers has identified rogue processes that we were able to proactively address and keep the bank running without anyone being aware of a potential issue.
That's great, and I know you also, in addition to ProLiant servers and B10K, you also use Zerto for disaster recovery. But at Hybrid Cloud with GreenLake, we love to talk about business outcomes and impact. So sometimes we get a little geeky with numbers, but I'd love to hear what are some of the business outcomes that you were able to achieve through our partnership.
So yes, I mean, you mentioned Zerto. Zerto has become one of the foundational pieces of infrastructure or software that we now have. We complete the R tests with an RTO of around 6 to 7 seconds. Yeah. And in addition to the recovery perspective, it provides that ransomware protection over the top. So from a board and exec level visibility, it's a win-win situation, because cyber threats are everywhere, and we can only be as prepared as what we can be. And Zerto has given us that level of reassurance. In addition to that, it allows us to recover in different areas. So not only can we replicate and recover to different data centers, we can choose to replicate into the cloud and recover from the cloud, or even vice versa, bring the cloud back down on premise. And that became a regulatory requirement that we needed to have a cloud exit strategy to appease the regulators. And just through the use of the partnership and how the partnership has grown, we've been able to make all of these improvements.
That's a great example of the Zerto use case, that being not just disaster recovery for on-prem, but to be able to use public cloud and vice versa as recovery points. So now we were talking about the cyber resiliency and security aspect of it. One of the things that is coming up as people adopt AI. That's also an area where security and cyber is a focus. But talk to us about what are your future plans. As a financial institution, I'm sure you guys are looking at AI use cases and looking towards the future. But share a little bit more what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so I'm quite proud to say that at Shawbrook we've adopted AI quite well and quite a lot, and we're really encouraging our colleagues to be on this AI journey. So a couple of years ago we developed an AI tool, and that was very basic, but it allowed our underwriters to scan across our unstructured data and retrieve results very quickly. We've then advanced that and moved into enterprise ChatGPT, and we've enabled our colleagues to create GPTs to further improve their processes. Now, as the next enhancement, we're looking at the HPE private cloud AI, and combined with the announcement today of CrowdStrike over the top, it becomes a really powerful solution for us to continue that journey, but really make fundamental improvements to the way the business operates.
That's great. And at HPE, we believe AI is fundamentally a hybrid workload. And so it's really great to see that, as somebody who has embraced hybrid and taking that next step with AI and thinking, very much in a very advanced way in terms of how you're going to scale and deploy AI applications. So with that, Alan, I want to thank you for joining us today and sharing your perspectives.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you, thank you for joining us, and please enjoy the rest of Discover Barcelona 2025.